So today we're taking a look at a stunning example of a 2019 Ford Mustang Bullitt edition. Now there were only about, I think, 8,000 of these Mustang Bullitts made, and this one is just in impeccable condition, just about near new. Now the car is showing with 4,000 original miles, and it looks like that. I mean, it looks just about like it rolled off the showroom floor. Kind of going up, the dark Highland Green metallic is in excellent condition, free of stone chips and scratches, and shines excellent. Just a gorgeous color. I mean, anyone who watched the old Bullitt movie just knows this color. And this car here, like I said, the front bumper is in excellent condition. No stone chips to note. The front chrome on the Bullitt specific grille is in excellent condition. The grille itself has no cracks or anything like that, as you would expect on a car this new. The front splitter is free of any scuffs, which is pretty unique. Typically people like hit those on curbs or something, but no, there's just no defects to note on the front end of this car. Hood looks excellent. These Mustangs have a great styling with the heat extractor hoods. The black Bullitt wheels are in excellent condition. You can see the Brembo calipers poking through. And this car is optioned with the Magneride suspension, which just helps these Mustangs handle just that much better. They're already a nimble sports car to start with. Fenders in excellent condition, no defects to note. Same as we go onto the door, the lower plastic body molding. And these Bullitts too were specifically the only ones that received this chrome trim around the windows, which you see here is in like new condition, free of any dents or defects. The roof's in excellent condition. Go ahead and open up the passenger door. The door panels are free of wear. The passenger seat is free of any wear, and the bolsters otherwise. And the black leather interior, now you notice it does not have the Recaro seats in it, but it was ordered without that so that the seats could retain the heated and air conditioned feature. And you see the stainless style dash that was specific to these Bullitts. The cue ball, white ball shifter, that was also a specific option on these Bullitts. And the green stitching on the black leather seats, which was also unique to these Bullitt Mustangs. There's a very classy interior. You can see the Bullitt logo down on the door sill. It's free of scuffs or any wear. And moving on to the rear quarter, again, paint's in excellent condition, free of any stone chips, scratches. The wheel on the side is also in excellent condition, just like the front was, wrapped in its original Michelin Pilot Sports. Moving on to the back bumper, the lower valance is in excellent condition. The Bullitt specific black exhaust quad exit exhaust tips are in excellent condition. No defects to note on the rear. This car is equipped with a backup camera, so you see that just above the Bullitt emblem. Has the sequential taillights. And the Bullitts were always historically free of any spoilers. I always like to just leave that kind of fastback look to them, since the original 67 was a fastback. Just seeing the trunk and around the trunk, everything is nice and clean. You got factory stampings, of course. You do have the upgraded B&O sound system in the car. And the driver's side rear wheel is in excellent condition, free of any rash. Quarter panels in excellent condition again, just like the passenger side. This whole driver side is in excellent, like new condition. And going inside the driver's side, again, the door panel is like new, free of wear. has the matching black leather with green stitching that is seen throughout the interior. Has the memory seats, power windows with the automatic windows, dual power mirrors. Again, that brushed stainless look is continued onto the driver's side dash. Has the all digital dash, the Bullitt logo in the steering wheel. Just interior is in excellent condition. Like I said, no wear on the bolsters at all. Just like you'd expect of a low mile vehicle like this. We see the unmolested 5-liter Coyote engine. Now these Bullitts did get the GT 350 intake manifold with the 82mm throttle body and this open air box and a custom special tune. So whereas the normal Coyote made about 440 horsepower, the Bullitt made 408. So it's a little bit more oomph than your standard Mustang GT. Now I'll go ahead and get in the car. We'll do a cold start, show lights working. Now we'll go get the other camera and take this beautiful Mustang for a test drive. Quick, since we got holding up traffic. Yeah, as always. I didn't even buckle up quick enough. Panic mode. Well, anyways. Going for that test drive in that gorgeous 2019 Bullitt Mustang.
I guess give Tyler a couple seconds to regroup.
Yeah, sorry.
I was kind of hoping he's so nervous that he was stalled in pulling on that.
It's not gonna happen. Still have a 0 stall streak on these videos, but anyways, besides the point. But yeah, driving the 2019 Bullitt Mustang, and right away, I mean, this is an awesome car. I mean, just like these modern sports cars are, I mean, they're comfortable. These seats are very comfortable. I don't know about you.
I'm very comfortable. Yeah, I'm very pleased.
They power everything. Power seats, power windows, just like you expect. The climate control works excellent. Yeah, this is honestly my first S550 chassis Mustang that I've driven. It's a great way to kind of be introduced to this chassis. A Bullitt Mustang equipped with the Magneride suspension, so this car handles beautifully, just kind of coming around this turn at about 60 miles an hour. Not even thinking about it, this car is extremely planted. And the exhaust on these Bullitts was specifically tuned for the Bullitt. It had the variable valves and the baffles on the exhaust, so they sound awesome. Have a nice deep burble. The tips were coated just black for the Bullitts. And the car has just a gorgeous appearance.
I probably should have gave everybody a disclaimer. You're about to get a whole lot of information about the Bullitt Mustang.
Yeah, I tend to geek out when we're in these Mustangs.
Yeah. And let Tyler loose on the technical end of the Mustang again here pretty quick, but what a beautiful car. I mean, this car is as new condition, 37,000 miles and change on the odometer, 3732, and the car is as new condition. I don't know what else to say about the condition.
It's excellent.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's as
the exterior has no flaws. Also the rev matches in sport mode too. But it's kind of cool. You downshift in sport mode, it rev matches, kicks the RPMs up, and the exhaust, you just can't get over that note. Coming around the roundabout, I mean,
you feel that independent rear suspension too.
Oh, absolutely.
The car does not have the roll that
the previous generations had. Coyote, that 5-wheel, especially tuned for these Bullets, it makes about 480 horsepower. They had the GT350 intake manifold, the 82mm throttle body, that open air box to get you that extra 40 horsepower, and the car just pulls. It's awesome. I mean, it's a gorgeous car. It's got plenty of power. It's comfortable. There's a lot of add-ons. You have the navigation. I mean, on top of the Bullitt option, I think I mentioned earlier, it has the Magneride suspension, so the car handles beautifully. If for whatever reason you wanted to take this to the track, it would probably handle awesome.
Oh, I'm sure. And, you know, the car has launch control. You know, the
line locks from the factory.
Line locks.
Awesome.
Yeah, the car was meant to be driven. This is definitely a collector quality grade car that is going to, I think, over time, just be an appreciating collectible. And I don't know if Tyler mentioned that this is number 5581 out of the 2019 Bullets. That we believe is around 8,000 of them.
I believe the production was about 8,000 made. And this one here has just under 4,000 original miles, so it was driven very sparingly. And the owner took beautiful care of the car. There's nowhere to be present, like Dad said, anywhere in the interior. The interior is gorgeous, that brushed stainless steel.
You gotta look at the bottom side pictures too, because all the paper labels are still there. You know, even the one on the rear anti-sway is hanging down. You can tell that this car's never seen moisture underneath this car.
Any weather, yeah.
Like rain, it's never been through a car wash.
A puddle.
The car is extremely clean and loaded with options, especially for a higher performance vehicle. Right now I have my cooled seat on, which is amazing, with leather seats. It's got heated and cooled seats. I mean, it's just
which
loaded.
is the nice thing. I mean, the Recaros are cool, they bolster you, but yeah, when you want to be comfortable, I mean, this car is that heated, air-conditioned seats. You have the navigation, you have the satellite radio. I mean, automatic climate, cruise control, all the goodies you could ever want. You have a 0 to 60 timer, 1/8 mile timer, 1/4 mile timer. So when you want to goof off or take it to the track or an empty back road.
And it's cool being in the passenger seat of this car and looking around. I mean, the note coming out of the exhaust is awesome. I mean, these cars sound amazing. But there's so much to look at. The fine detail on these cars, just with the way they did the switches, the brushed dash, you know, just there's all kinds of little details. If you look around, there's a lot to look at.
This is a proper tribute to the Bullitt Mustang. I mean,
well, which wouldn't have half the amenities of this car.
No, absolutely not. But I mean, they treated this car as something truly special when they came out with this car to commemorate Steve McQueen and the Bullitt Mustang. I mean, this is just an awesome car. You feel special driving it. It just, it has a presence on the road when you're just looking at the car. It's gorgeous. I mean, just the little things. It's more that the Bullets kind of removed things. They got rid of the pony emblems in the grille, put the chrome trim around the grille with that black grille.
So the exterior definitely, you know, is modeled after the original Bullitt Mustang that was pretty basic and plain.
Absolutely. Just a standard S-Code Mustang fastback.
Which was a gorgeous car.
Absolutely. That Highland Green. And
I like my S-Codes.
Yeah, and the Highland Green on this, the paint on this car is immaculate. I mean, this car, there's only one word to describe this car, and that is immaculate. I mean, if you're looking for a Bullitt Mustang, a 2019, 2020. I mean, this car, if you want one, if you missed it out when they were brand new, this is your chance. And you get a feel what this car should feel like brand new from the factory.
Yeah, it's definitely a rock solid example of a 2019 Bullitt.
Oh, absolutely. And just that exhaust note alone is
it's pretty awesome.
Absolutely. And just on the exhaust note, there are 4 different modes. So if you want to be quiet, there is a quiet mode. But why would you?
Yeah, really.
So yeah. Anyways, if you're looking for a Bullitt Mustang, and you want to have the nicest one on the block, you're definitely gonna have to take a close look at this one.
Yeah.
Rock Solid Motorsports.